Lost your speed? You're not much of a threat, are you? You just stay out of my way, Flash.
Iris is my wife. I have to save her.
What was originally a 22-episode season 6 will conclude with episode 19, Success is Assured. We saw Eva McCullough take on the title as Mere Mistress. As the coronavirus has delayed movie and TV productions around the world, The Flash season 6 ended early, with at least 3 episodes left that would have finished the main plot of the second half of the season. From the various cast and producer interviews, The Flash has a handful of big unfinished stories that may or may not factor into season 7. So in today's video, we will be taking a look at 10 things you can expect to be in Flash Season 7. So be sure to give us a thumbs up, subscribe, and ring that notification bell for more videos like this one. The teaser released in August was pulled together using scenes already shown on Season 6, plus new footage from the last episode that they were able to partially film before production was shut down. Wallace said that they were on the last day of filming for what would have been the 20th episode of Season 6, which will now be pushed to the first episode of Season 7. Even though it's only footage from one episode, pay attention to the way it's presented, Wallace said. It's actually huge spoilers all over the place. Number 10, Godspeed.
I am a god. The god of speed.
Go, 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 go!
In previous seasons, there have been hints at who the next big bad might be for the following season, like they did with The Thinker. But given the new format that showrunner Eric Wallace has introduced, they've split the big bad concept into graphic novels, with each half of the season having its respective villain. Given the Godspeed mystery in The Flash Season 6, it's possible that he'll be fully unleashed in the upcoming season after all the teases. The show introduced Godspeed. Unlike the other speedsters, the character was a modern comic book creation. In his debut episode, he battled Barry's daughter in the future. Godspeed's portrayal was disappointing since he was little more than a one-off villain. The character returned the following season, this time in the present day. However, it's been established there have been multiple Godspeeds running around. The real one, August Part, was nowhere to be found. This plot point resurfaced 17 episodes later in Pay the Piper. Here, another Godspeed shows up, this time one who can talk. Sadly, it's revealed he is another fake. He does say the one sent me wants infinite velocity. It would not be unreasonable to presume Godspeed will appear in Season 7, although how significant his role will be is unknown. The Flash showrunner confirmed the villain's return. Number 9, Joe West.
Sorry, I got it.
Wally.
I didn't think I missed my new baby sister's first party, right?
Joe West's upcoming storyline will reflect what's currently going on in the world. Joe, Jesse L. Martin, serves as the captain of the Central City Police Department, and showrunner Wallace said that the character's journey is inspired by the societal changes happening in today's world. Because with everything we're all waking up to each day in 2020, I felt there was a great opportunity here, even within our own fantastical, family-oriented show, to comment indirectly on truths folks could easily recognize, he told Entertainment Weekly. Number 8, Chillblaine. Chillblaine is a villain who first appeared in the comic book The Flash Annual, Volume 2, Issue 5. He is connected to another well-known Flash villain, Captain Cold. The Frozen-themed nemesis was the first of several unknown criminals to be given the Cold Gun by Captain Cold's sister, Golden Glider. Golden Glider also gave him his iconic name, Chillblaine, and he would go on to become a new nuisance for the Flash. The character wouldn't last long, however, as he was supposed to help Golden Glider, Weather Wizard, Captain Boomerang, and Trickster. Golden Glider became possessed by Eclipso and ended up killing him in the comics. This was just the first Chillblaine, however, as there have been 4 in total throughout the entire comic book series. The publication also shared a description for the character which reads, "Scientist Mark Stevens is a charismatic bad boy obsessed with cryogenic technology, but when he's not breaking into corporate safes, he's busy breaking hearts with his irresistible charm and roguish style. Armed with his own cold weapons, he'll become a new thorn in the side of Team Flash as the DC Comics villain Chillblaine." Number 7, Cisco Ramon. Cisco actor Carlos Valdez will leave The Flash at the end of Season 7, joining his fellow longtime co-star Tom Cavanaugh. But while the show has already reduced Cavanaugh to recurring guest star status for Season 7, it's unclear how the series will bid farewell to Cisco, not to mention whether his departure will be directly connected to the story Panabaker mentioned. Tom and Carlos have been an integral part of our show for 7 seasons and will be greatly missed, the Flash executive producer showrunner Eric Wallace said, following the announcement of their departure. Now, both are incredible talents who created beloved characters that fans and audiences around the world have come to love, which is why we are happily keeping the door open for return appearances. Number 6, Barry and Iris will find their way back to each other. The heartfelt moments from the second half of Season 6 involve Barry and the Mirrorverse version of Iris rather than his real wife. While answering a fan question at the DC Fandome about the possibility of more touching moments between Barry and the real Iris, Patton said, "They will find their way back to each other eventually. A lot of the romance and the chemistry between Grant and I had always been something even deeper than that. It's the way we look at each other and the way the characters are written." Number 5, John Diggle is joining the Flash.
Elvis banana.
Hendrix spaghetti. Eye scan?
DNA samples, sir. Central City branch had some trouble with the transmogrifier this time last year.
While there's no telling what Diggle's role is, utilizing the resources he has at Argus to help Barry sounds plausible. As mentioned, the team isn't any closer to developing a speed force on their own. Nash and Chester have some ideas, but they still need more help, and that's where Argus comes in. Even if the clandestine organization doesn't lend a hand, Barry Allen will get his powers back in one form or another. He'll be facing down both Godspeed and Chillblaine, so it goes the reason that the Flash will be back to full power before he takes on either of these new villains. Number 4, Caitlin Snow.
Tell him that I'm done. Don't let your beer get warm.
After years of sharing the same body, Caitlin and her metahuman half, Frost, were separated by a blast from Mirror Mistress's mirror gun near the beginning of The Flash Season 7. Sometime later, however, Frost was arrested for her previous crimes at the behest of Kristen Kramer, a liaison from the Governor's Municipal Logistics Commission, who has her own dark history with metahumans. Upon nearly being forced to take the metahuman cure against her will, Frost instead struck a deal with her judge to serve life in prison without parole, leaving Caitlin to live on her own once more. Number 3, Reverse Flash. The Flash Season 6 was meant to end with a major twist related to Eobard Thawne, aka Reverse Flash, the villainous speedster who has always had a tendency to find a way back into Barry's life. Following a crisis on Infinite Earths, it was revealed that the Reverse Flash had been limited to existing within Nash Wells, as all Harrisons in the original multiverse have been merged into living inside the latest incarnation. After trying to take over Nash's body, Team Flash performed an exorcism to get Eobard's spirit out of him. With his status unknown, the plot twist would have most likely explored how the Arrowverse will bring back Reverse Flash after Crisis. Number 2, Ralph Dibny will not be in Season 7.
Seriously toasty. Always come prepared.
In June 2020, it was revealed that Hartley Sawyer, who portrays the Team Flash member, was fired after racist and misogynistic tweets resurfaced. Speaking to Entertainment Weekly about Sawyer's character, Wallace said that they're giving the elongated man a bit of a rest, but that they will leave the door open. He added, "I'm not saying by any means that it's the end of the character. In fact, quite the opposite. We just don't know when he will return or in what form he will return." Wallace also revealed that there were bigger plans for Ralph on Season 7, which were scrapped due to Sawyer's exit from the series. Regardless, the showrunner said that fans can expect to see more of Sue even after Elongated Man is out of the picture. Number 1, Barry's Speed Force problem. Another major plot point that The Flash Season 7 will need to address is Barry's Speed Force problem, as all speedsters will soon be without their powers. Regardless of how they restore the Speed Force, The Flash Season 7 will likely tackle it early on so Barry can resume being Central City's hero. As far as the Mirror Saga goes, Eva's storyline is looking to continue in Season 7, but more importantly, Iris, Camilla, and Singh will still be trapped in the Mirrorverse when Season 7 begins. It is possible that rewrites will bring those plots to a quicker conclusion in order for The Flash Season 7 to start its main storyline. Team Flash has been working on creating a secondary power source for Barry, one that'll replace the defunct source that's running dry. The downside is it will probably give birth to Godspeed. Whatever transpires next, the 7th season of The Flash is going to be the biggest yet. With 3 supervillains joining the fight, a protagonist losing his powers, and more series alums making their returns, a lot is happening. Keep in mind that there could be even more surprises in store for audiences when the DC show returns. And as always, be sure to give us a like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell for more videos. Until next time.